It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Seahawks and the Niners on Monday night.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight we wrap a busy first week of the season with a second of two on a Monday night between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, a new season finally here. We had the great one Thursday night, all sorts of intrigue in the games yesterday, and now we put a bow on this first weekend with a good one here tonight.
We do put a spotlight on key games, don't we? Even key nights. Thursday night has become a spotlight night. How about Sunday night? But there still is some magic to playing on Monday night, and these two teams are feeling it. Season and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit.
Here's Lance. And they're going to get him. Looking to throw again on second down. Lance. That's into a crowd and intercepted. There he goes, left side. And he will take. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And this throw will be intercepted. Stafford. And the Seahawk defense gets to him. Murray going to try to throw on third down. Buying time to his left. And he's going to... Murray now. Pressure comes. He's... Now Murray. Trying for the tight end. Ertz, and it's intercepted. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. On third down, it's Prescott. And the Seahawk defense. Here's Prescott. Trying to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession.
In the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe with the
pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks. Here's Lance. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Again, it's Lance. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Seahawks have recovered.
Tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of skill.
And now they'll throw with Lance. And he can't find a... Here's the option play now to the left. And this play gets...
and fighting to keep him out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Under pressure and
time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how.
From the gun on third down, Pickett. Under pressure and they... Dialing up another pass here, Pickett. He'll be hit and taken. Looking to throw here, Pickett. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to... Here's second and 8. Pressure comes.
He's out there and put his man on the ground.
And the next gen's under pressure. They got him again. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him.
It's week 9 of the NFL, and our focus is on the Lions' veteran linebacker. He put up numbers last week with a 9-tackle performance. It's the Lions and the Hawks, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Detroit Lions and the Seattle Seahawks. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Seahawks team as they get ready here. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And the way they played last week defensively, you look at the tape, it looks like they had extra guys on the field, and they thoroughly shut down that offense.
Meanwhile, for the Lions here, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see.
Throwing, Mayfield. And down he goes.
Beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little...
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. We needed extra time to decide this one. The rushing score and OT finishes it off, but all throughout, really just a great game to witness.
I agree, and the whole time we were watching and working on this game, I had it in the back of my head. We could get to overtime. Just the way this game went, the ebb and flow of it all. And then to get there and finish it what I would call old school way, a running play, because in today's NFL, we throw the ball to ring the bell, don't we?
Not there. They ran it in. And again, just a great, great game that we bore witness to. So for the Seahawks, they improved to 5-3 as they approach the halfway point of this 17-game schedule. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they're going to get an extra week to stew over this as they're not back in action until Week 11. Third down. Stafford. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back.
A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but...
And it'll be intercepted. And the Seahawks
try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter pass receivers all the way to the end.
He'll look to throw. And he's got it. And he's across. On 2nd and 11 now. Brissett. And look at this. They get the turnover.
They play someone, try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in.
And right away, he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. And the Seahawk defense gets. Now it's Darnold. Step, and he can't find a reason. To the air again, Darnold. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about. On play action, it's Garoppolo. Pressure comes, he's taken. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Dance, and he can't find it.
If I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Seahawks. So they gave up. With an electric senior season at Oklahoma. And right away, he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they bring this. They'll look to throw here. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Seahawks. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And this is going to be... And this one is right through. And they'll be celebrating in Pioneer Square tonight. The Seahawks have won the game. Jackson. And it'll be intercepted. Seahawks are going to
Game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact.
And Andrews lost the football. And they will set up. Jackson will throw again. On target, puts it on the carpet, it's out. And the Seahawks has up here. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Pressure comes, he's taken down by territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And oh, he coughed it up. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he?
Again, it's Connor. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a great return as he takes it. From the 41, Burrow. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And there's 5 seconds to go in the first half. Off the play fake. Here's now Burrow on 1st down. And the Seahawk deep. Burrow will throw. And oh, it'll be intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get.
You don't have to worry about the backside at all. Now, Roger.
Under pressure now, Watson and. Disappointing way to close out the season. He got into the playoffs.
It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the Seahawks and the Packers, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
The playoffs are back at Lambeau, and the temps, well, they're where you would expect them in the frigid range. Just how the Cheeseheads like it here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Seattle Seahawks and the Green Bay Packers. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. Intensity level will be off the charts.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take associated by that goes with it, but nevertheless, they've got to be one of the favorite. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Pressure comes. He's moving on here in the playoffs. The Seahawks, they are moving on as we say so long, everybody.
Back in Week 4, the Seahawks lost a defensive grinder in their first matchup against the Cowboys. Can Dallas finish the sweep? Find out next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State in the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Ahead will decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store between the Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are, you say that that's an advantage. You'll take the rest, you'll take the week off, get your guys healed up a little bit and ready to go. But that team that's coming in off of a win last week, they're really excited to keep playing. They feel like they are hot.
Now Prescott. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. On first down. Love it. And some space here. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. 35 yards. And the Seahawks have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. He has been an integral part of the offense all season, and now in the playoffs he's carrying it over. Had the touch gain, 2nd and 2. And this is intercepted. And that's so long, everybody.
It's time for the NFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Minnesota. It's the Seahawks and the Vikings on Sunday night primetime.
It seems like only yesterday we were here for Super Bowl 52 and now back for the road to the Super Bowl here in the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Seattle Seahawks and the Minnesota Vikings. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports, and man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game.
Cousins now. Cousins again. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Again, it's Cousins. And he's going to be sacked. On third down, Cousins. And pressure coming, and they got him. Will likely put an end to this thing. They'll keep it on the ground. Love it. And he will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown.
From your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
He's going to let it fly. And this is it. First to sign off, thank you so much for watching, and good night, everybody.
Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Seahawks and the Bills, coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. We count down the kickoff, and it should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champion Buffalo Bills taking on the NFC champions. Hello, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second.
On second down and 4, Allen buying time to his left. Touchdown, Bills! Blocked right. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. So after the INT, it's Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Demons here before halftime. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Cordell Patterson.
He's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl, as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. Continuing on, here's a look at the next-gen stats in that first half, and they weren't able to get a whole lot done throwing the football. That'll likely be a big...
And his kick is right now. Singletary again. And he takes it in across the chalk for deep ball for Goodwin. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. On the handoff, running left, Singletary. Gets past one man. And he'll take it into the end zone for be incomplete. As time has run out on this football game. And these Bills make the 90s seem like a distant memory. Buffalo is the Super Bowl champion. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.